Tips on looking good for race day. A Herculean task indeed. I think you have to leave aside a whole load of stuff about sweating and your hair sticking to your head and getting mud all over your legs. Just park that. We're looking at what can be done. My favourite, most beloved anyway, but ultimately beloved for running product is nail polish, because there is a really very small amount that can be done to ruin a nail polish when you're running. Rain, wind, falling over, really, it's really unlikely that you can destroy an amazing manicure. Illamasqua is a favourite of mine because they do kind of interesting colours which kind of go with what tend to be sports clothes. Perhaps, you know, your classic red, not really a race day vibe, but, you know, if you want. Eyeliner. This is the actual MAC liquid lash liner that I wore, and it's in the book for my first ever marathon. The reason I bought it was because we made a pop video for my sister's hen night, and I slept in it and it didn't move and it didn't leave my face for so many days, regardless of what I did, that I knew it would outlast a marathon, and it did. I'm not sure that I'd wear something quite so bright now, and I certainly wouldn't be getting involved with kind of flicky Amy Winehouse situations for a kind of potentially rainy race, but it really cheered me up to have bright colours, and the MAC ones really, really do last. Speaking of eyes, eyelashes. I would never wear false eyelashes to do a marathon or a long run, and I wouldn't recommend that anyone did. These are merely illustrative to say that having semi-permanent eyelashes, which are sort of like attached to yours, lots and lots of tiny ones, is really, really great, because they don't come off according to the weather, and they do kind of create a bit of eyeliner by being thicker over your own lashes, and you can kind of wipe your face in an aggressive gesture of exhaustion and they will all stay put and you don't have to panic about them. Mascara, maybe not so much. Either just don't wear anything or do the false lashes. On a more practical level, moisturiser and SPF. I am a massive fan, regardless of the time of year, because it's either going to be really sunny or really windy and freezing, of Clinique Moisture Surge. I wear it regardless of the weather, and I need it if I'm going to spend that much. I'll take the hit weather-wise, regardless if I've got Moisture Surge. And this is the same thing, but a sort of spray version, which is really, really nice. If it's hot, you can keep it in the fridge and then just kind of sort of like you're a supermodel on a plane. This is Estee Lauder Day Wear, which has SPF in it. It's tinted moisturiser, and I tend to do that if, you know, for whatever bizarre reason I'm trying to look particularly attractive for a race day. It just looks a little bit more makeup-y without feeling pore cloggy, and I'm deeply devoted to it. Hair is a nightmare. You just have to sort of surrender to the fact that it won't look the same at the finish line as it did at the start line, if indeed you actually made it to the start line with it looking okay. I tend to braid mine in 2 plaits. It's the most kind of reliable way of keeping it out of my face. I've gone for so many miles before thinking I've really nailed it this year. I've got the perfect hair, and realised it was just that I was running into a light headwind, and then I've turned around and had hair doing that for miles on end, which is infuriating. I love these goody elastic bands. If, like me, you've got kind of really thick hair that really needs to be contained, they're really, really super grippy, but they don't kind of hurt and have that sort of 5-year-old being told off feeling. And obviously innumerable Kirby grips are used regardless. All of the below can be utterly negated with the one single and most useful beauty item, which is a cap. If you can't be asked with any of this, just wear a cap. Your face will be covered. And even if you do want to use all of these products and they are beloved to you, if it's a sunny day, still wear a cap. You need to be wearing a cap. The end.